Carrie Healy is a Romney campaign advisor, but more importantly, she served as lieutenant governor for Romney in Massachusetts. You were there then. You know exactly what happened when he was shaping the government. According to the organization, the Women's Political Caucus, Massachusetts Government Appointments Gap, which you're very familiar with, they say that they did present lists of women to both candidates then, and that, in fact, for the first couple of years that the Romney administration and Romney-Healy administration had a pretty good record. Improved new appointments of women to 42%. But then in the last couple of years of the administration, it fell back to only 25%. At least that's their numerical take. Numbers don't tell everything. But when you heard him say binders full of women, was that sort of a male or a Romney malaprop? How did you react to it?
Well, I'd actually spent hours poring over the resumes in those binders, so I knew exactly what he was talking about. So I know everyone's having perhaps a little bit of a good laugh about this, but the real point there is that Governor Romney not only just took that promise, that pledge that he made to the Massachusetts Women's Political Caucus, that if he were elected, he would in fact seek to make half of his cabinet and top appointments women, but he also then said, wait, there's a challenge here. We're not getting enough great women's resumes coming in just over the transom. We have to make sure that we reach out and take care of all of the advantages that we have to get those good names in. And the Massachusetts Women's Political Caucus had been collecting names of women who were ready, willing, and able to serve in the event that either a Democrat or a Republican came into office. They were going to provide those names to us. I was their liaison. I went and sat down with them and reviewed those names, and we did in fact end up hiring some of the people they suggested.
So you were going through the binders full of names, we should point out, not binders full of women. But, I mean, the point is, was this at his initiative?
Of course.
Or was it at their initiative? Were they pressing both candidates then?
The Massachusetts Women's Political Caucus approached both candidates before the election and asked them to take this pledge. Governor Romney willingly took this pledge. He has always promoted women in the workplace. He was extremely pleased to do this, enthusiastic. And he appointed me to be the liaison to make sure that this got done, and it did get done. And he used sources both from his private sector years, also people on the transition, and also the Massachusetts Women's Political Caucus.